As usual, transport regulations for 2023 have been modified and amended. Of course, all these alterations have been implemented in ChemGuess as far as the scope of features in the software is concerned. These alterations affect ADR, IMDG, and IATA. At the moment, no publications could be found regarding the American DOT and the Canadian TDG. These will be implemented immediately after publication. This video only covers alterations to the list of dangerous goods, and they're only alterations to UN numbers, names, and descriptions. The names of UN 1012 were bundled into a simple butylene. Cobalt dihydroxide powder was previously assigned to UN 3077. Cobalt dihydroxide with not less than 10% respirable particles, that means 10 micrometers, has now been assigned UN 3550. The names or scope of application for a number of other entries have been changed or clarified. However, these alterations will rather rarely affect most users of ChemGuess, since most of our customers classify preparations and the mere renaming of some UN number descriptions will hardly have an impact on their daily work. However, the elimination of UN number 1169 may involve some effort in the preparation of labels and safety data sheets. UN 1169 will be replaced by UN 1197, which will also have a new wording. There is no transition period with IATA. This means that from January 1, 2023 UN 1169 is no longer permitted and UN 1197 must be used instead. ADR has a transition period of 6 months and IMDG 2022 can still be used till the end of 2023. In ChemGuess, the conversion takes place automatically at the end of the transition periods.
Of course, you can set by yourself from when on the conversion should be performed. To do this, go to the General Adjustments for Transport. There you can then set separately for each type of transport whether the automatic conversion should take place. If the transition period has already passed, the respective field is already activated and locked for changes. Please note that even if UN 1197 was selected by yourself for your preparation, the original description will be output as long as this option is not activated for the respective transport type. The option for DOT is only present to avoid that different transport types have different UN numbers. In this case, as long as there is no alteration to the DOT, the old UN description is output. If you now go to a preparation which was originally assigned the UN number 1169, you will notice that wherever you have activated the corresponding option, the UN number 1169 has automatically been corrected to 1197 with the new wording. In this case, as an exception, set locks will be ignored. At the time of the video's release, only a few ADR member states had published the new regulations. Therefore, some translations are still missing. These will be implemented in ChemGuess immediately after publication. Until then, in order to avoid using non-official descriptions, the English description will be used in case of missing translations. This even goes so far that if you manually enter the UN number 1169, this entry is automatically corrected wherever necessary. Also, safety data sheets and labels are updated, if automatic updates are activated for transport. If you have decided to deactivate the update options for safety data sheets or labels, or to lock the SDSs, you must take action by yourself, as we generally have to respect such user settings. We would strongly recommend to at least activate the automatic updates for transport. If your safety data sheets are not locked against modification and you want to activate at least the automatic update for transport, change it in this window. In the case of locked safety data sheets, you must decide by yourself when and how you want to perform the update of these safety data sheets, as you have deliberately switched off the automatic functionality.
So you see, ChemGuess can perform all alterations for you as usual, without any need for you to become involved. The only requirement is that you allow this to happen based on your settings.